Stop what you are doing right now. The Senate just quietly pushed through a massive piece of legislation, the Elder Care Protection Bill. And if you're over 60, this is hands down the most critical update to your wallet we've seen in a generation. The mainstream media gave it a 5-second headline and moved on, ignoring the fact that there are thousands of dollars sitting on the table for American seniors. If you don't know the rules, and if you miss these critical deadlines, that money is gone forever. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how this impacts your Social Security checks, your Medicare out-of-pocket costs, and the roof over your head. Before we get into the hidden money, do me a huge favor. Drop a comment below and tell me, have your out-of-pocket medical costs gone up this year? Let me know and make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss an urgent update from the retirement reports. Let's start with the bombshell that has Big Pharma absolutely sweating right now. For decades, Medicare was literally banned by law from negotiating prescription drug prices. Imagine being the single biggest buyer of medicine in the entire country and not being allowed to ask for a bulk discount. It was a totally rigged game. Private insurance could do it, the VA could do it. But Medicare? Nope. Well, that ban is officially dead. Medicare is finally stepping into the ring to negotiate costs on major medications for things like diabetes, blood pressure, and heart disease. And here is the real kicker. They've just slapped a rock-solid legal ceiling on your annual out-of-pocket drug costs. It doesn't matter if you take 3 pills or 13, there is now a hard cap on what you will pay in a single year. You finally won't have to play that miserable game of choosing between paying the electric bill and picking up your meds. Now, what about the actual cash hitting your bank account? Let's talk Social Security. We all know the annual COLA, cost of living adjustment calculation, has been a completely broken joke for years. The government was literally tracking inflation by looking at what younger city workers spend on electronics and gas. But you and I both know seniors are spending their money on healthcare, prescriptions, and groceries, things that are skyrocketing in price. This new law forces the system to adopt a senior-specific inflation index. Translation: your future annual raises are finally going to reflect the real brutal cost of living. Over time, that compounds into hundreds of extra dollars staying right where they belong, in your pocket. Plus, to stop the Social Security Trust Fund from running dry in the 2030s, they are officially hiking the payroll tax cap so the ultra-rich pay their fair share. The safety net is finally getting stabilized. If a bigger, more accurate Social Security check sounds like exactly what you need right now, smash that like button and double-check that you're subscribed. We track every single dime the government owes you, and you do not want to miss the breaking changes we're covering next week. We also need to shine a massive spotlight on the dark side of aging, nursing homes and financial scammers. This bill launches an all-out war on bad care facilities by mandating non-negotiable, strict minimum staffing rules. No more leaving one exhausted nurse to handle an entire hallway. If a facility tries to cut corners now, the financial penalties are skyrocketing. Repeat offenders will literally have their Medicare and Medicaid funding ripped away permanently, and all their dirty laundry, their inspections, and violation histories will now be 100% public information. And for the financial predators robbing seniors blind, the FBI is getting a huge injection of dedicated funding to hunt them down. Better yet, your bank is now legally forced to act as your watchdog. If a random new name pops up on your account, or someone tries wiring your life savings to a shady account, banks now have the tools and the legal responsibility to freeze it and flag it. But let's be real, most of us just want to age peacefully in our own homes. The legislation just unlocked a massive wave of grants and low-interest loans for home modifications. We're talking financial help to install wheelchair ramps, walk-in showers, and grab bars so you can stay safe and out of a facility. And for the unsung heroes, the unpaid family caregivers, the sons, daughters, and spouses sacrificing everything, this bill just introduced new tax credits to put money back in their hands, along with expanded respite care so they can finally take a breather. Here is the catch, and you need to listen closely. These perks are not magically going to show up at your front door. You have to actively claim them. You need to contact your local Social Security office or sit down with a state SHIP counselor, which is a totally free service, by the way, to see exactly what you qualify for. And please be on high alert. Just announced changes like this bring the lowest level scammers out of the woodwork. If your phone rings tomorrow and some guy says he can expedite your new benefits for a small upfront fee, Hang up the phone immediately. Medicare and the SSA will never, ever call you asking for your credit card. Period. The rules of retirement just shifted in your favor, but you have to step up and claim what's yours. Drop a comment below with your biggest question about these new changes. I read as many as I can. Share this video with a friend or family member who desperately needs to hear it, and hit subscribe to the Retirement Report so you're always first in line for the money you deserve. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.